So I have a Goodwill thrift haul for you today. Happy Memorial Day weekend. I'm excited to share the few things that I have with you here. We went to a Goodwill in West Texas. We were watching my son-in-law Colton graduate from college, and they had a Goodwill there. So we had a little bit of time to kill one day, and we decided to go in there. And I'm glad we did, y'all. The prices on their clothing was like $1 or $2 less per item than what we pay here in East Texas where I live. So anyway, let me share with you the home decor pieces that I got. I think that they are so unique, and then I will share with you the rest of the stuff I got. So I have this whole bag full of stuff. We were with the whole family, so even my husband has a couple of things in here. So I wanted to show you. I'm trying to be real careful and take this stuff out of the bag because she might have wrapped one of these up. No, she didn't. It's just in its separate bag. So that's a very unique piece. I'm excited. Well, actually, the two home decor pieces that I bought, I think they are both very unique pieces. And y'all will have to help me out on the one I'm going to show you first. I was so excited to find this because it is, I'm pretty sure this is solid brass. And I think it's an antique, y'all. I tried to Google lens it, and every time the Google thing would like pull up what it is, and then you would click visit that site, it would tell me either not available or it would take me off. I don't even know, down this whole wild goose chase on the internet. So I just got off, and maybe y'all can help me out. And I'm going to tell you what I think it is based on what my research led me to a couple of times. So it is this gorgeous, y'all. Look at this beautiful brass iron. So from what I can gather, this is an old iron. I think it might have been in somebody's like antique booth at some point, because it has like an old tag and it doesn't have anything under it, but I bet you this was in somebody's antique booth at one time. It is pretty heavy, but look at the beautiful detail on this brass iron. I think that this is so gorgeous, and usually my husband will know. He's such a history person. He usually will know like what some of these things are, but he wasn't real sure how this one worked. He knew, of course, right off the bat that it was some kind of iron, because you can just tell by looking at it. But I said, well, what I think by reading on the internet, what they did is that little latch right there, as you can see right there, it opens, and then this raises up, and it said something about placing coal in there, and that's what made the iron hot. And then like the smoke or whatever, I guess, would come out of these holes, and then they would iron their clothes. I've never seen one of these out in the wild, so I was so excited. It was $5.99. This isn't something that I was just looking for in particular, but it caught my attention because it definitely looks and feels to be old. You can even just really look at this handle and tell that it just looks antique. And I know they make a lot of knockoff stuff these days, but I just really don't think this is a knockoff piece. I think that that is so pretty. All of that detail on there, and all these little holes, which of course I'm sure, you know, was for the heat or the steam or smoke, whatever, I guess was probably coming out of here to make this hot. I don't know what kind of coal, you know, I don't know what they use, how they light it to make, I don't know how all that worked back in the older days. Maybe some of y'all can tell me, but yeah, that was definitely a fun little piece there. And this would be so cute in a laundry room, honestly. But I do not have a designated laundry room yet. Maybe one day. So I thought maybe I would put it in our guest bathroom. I have a lot of shelves in there that I can decorate. And I'm almost wondering, this piece right here, I can't really tell this piece right here if it's broke. I don't know if this is broke or if it's just meant to be like that. But anyway, I was thinking that you could put this in a laundry room, even kind of have it, you know, half propped open like that. You could either have some greenery coming out of it, or like I'm going to put it in my bathroom. You could put cotton balls or just anything in there like that in the bathroom. I think it's so fun. You could hide your dental floss or, I don't know, Q-tips, anything in these. And it would be a great little storage piece alongside being a great, unique little conversation piece, I guess. So this was probably my most fun find for the day. The most unique piece in my opinion. So give me your thoughts on that. And then the other decor piece that I got, which I love, is this butter mold. Look how big this is, y'all. This is definitely an antique. It has to be. It has to be an antique. It has this wood handle, which is completely gorgeous. You can see how worn it is. And look how big this butter mold is, y'all. That's my hand, of course. And just look, it like, I'll show y'all the print on the mold part. Let's see, right here. Let me just push it out for y'all. Look how pretty that is. And I love to decorate with wood and glass. And so this is definitely going to find a home in my kitchen somewhere. I think it is so pretty. It kind of, you know, butter molds already kind of remind me, excuse me, of a bell. So I just think it's so gorgeous. I don't know. I would really love for it to be styled and stay up like this, but it's going to sit somewhat, you know, like this right here. So I don't know. There's no way I would want to glue it so that it permanently stayed like that, but I wonder if I put a couple little pieces of hot glue just so that it could be held up like that. This was only $3.99, y'all. I tried to Google lens this one too and get some information on it, and if I can find any more informative information, I'll put it on the screen here for y'all. But yeah, I thought that this was a super rare and fun find to come across in the Goodwill store. So yeah, there's that piece again, just up close for you so y'all can see that. The wood, so pretty. This camera don't want to focus sometimes when you get too close. But yeah, I think that this is just very, very, very good find for the Goodwill store. And apparently somebody did not know what they had because they only marked it for $3.99, which is great for me. So all right, so then a couple things that I got while we were there is I am always on the hunt for shirts, and I'm currently looking for like short sleeve shirts. But y'all, I always end up finding the long sleeve shirts. It is too hot here now to be doing the long sleeve shirts, but I went ahead and got this for one because their shirts, their women's shirts were only $3.99. Here where I live, they're $4.99 and $5.99 just for a simple little basic no kind of nothing shirt, you know. So I went ahead and got this button-up shirt because I like to wear them over like undershirts like this, kind of like a jacket. And the fact that this came from Maurice's, which is a very good quality women's clothing store. We have one locally here where we live, and their clothes are amazing quality. I do not go in there and shop because their prices are so, they're kind of expensive in my opinion. But if I see one out at the thrift store and I get a good deal on it, and I know the quality is good, and plus I love the green pattern in the shirt there. And again, like I said, it is long sleeve, and I do love that it had a little pocket here in the front. It's just very stylish looking. And so this one was only $3.99. That's what I'm saying. Here where I live, this would have been $5.99. Making sure it's focusing for y'all. Yeah, I was really excited to grab that. I'll wash it and put it in with my winter clothing stash and pull that out, you know, when we get cooler weather again in the fall. And then with the fall in mind, I also picked this up because I thought it was super, super cute. It was my size, and I thought that this would also be something fun I could wear, you know, in the fall. It has all these different pumpkins on it. I think it's really cute. And let's see, the brand on this is Fifth Sun. I don't know, it's 50% cotton, 50% polyester. There's the tag right there. And I love how it has this little cuff to sleeve, just kind of dresses it up a little bit. And this one, y'all, was only $1.99, and their blue tags were half off. So I got this for $1. I got this shirt for $1. So you just really can't beat it. And it would actually even look kind of cute. Let me see. Let's just put it together. I think I did this in the store too. This one during the fall, like look at these colors kind of together. That would even look cute under this shirt, I think. Super cute. So yeah, can't go wrong with $1. And then while we were there, like I said, we were there with all the family. And so the guys were with us and they were shopping also. So my husband found a couple of things. He found this. He's a big Dallas Cowboys fan. So he found this Dallas Cowboys shirt here in his size. And this shirt was only $3.99. And then he absolutely loves to wear, or I think he has to wear collared shirts to work. But he really likes the pullover collared shirts that have a pocket. He's such a dad, so he likes to have all his stuff in his front pocket while he's at work. It's just easier to keep up with pens and glasses and all the things. So he found this shirt here, and I thought it was a really nice shirt. He found this, picked this out, and it has, you know, the famous little dad pocket right there. Really pretty kind of dark green color. Here is the brand right here. Looks like it has a dolphin or a shark. I can't tell, I don't have my glasses on. But then let's see, this one was $5.99. It's a little bit nicer shirt, so it was $5.99, which compared to what we would pay brand new, I think he got a really good deal. So yeah, great little shirts there. So let me go wash these two thrifted pieces up, style them where I want to style them, and show you how I am using them in today's video. So I do hope that you enjoyed seeing the thrift haul, and I hope that you also enjoyed seeing how I am styling and using those two pieces in my home decor. We hope y'all have a wonderful and very safe and happy Memorial Day. We love y'all, and I'll see you really soon with a brand new video.